So this last weekend was Destination D23. What is D23 anyway? I think it's just one big commercial where Josh D'Amaro revealed what the two highlighted experiences were going to look like on the new Galactic Star Cruiser Star Wars Hotel. Did anyone else think these look like a little underwhelming? Has the bridge battle been a little bit too hyped up? And where is this retractable real lightsaber that he's been teasing us with all year? Come hang out with me, guys. Let's talk about it. Hey there, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. We are finding the Force, but I am flying solo on this mission, and they call me Obi-Dad Kenobi.
Hello there.
Got my favorite new Obi-Wan Kenobi art saber, but that is neither here nor there. This is your favorite father-son YouTube channel. We cover everything Star Wars, especially the new Star Wars hotel called the Galactic Star Cruiser. So why do I not have my little clone trooper with me for this video? Because still a surprise, don't tell him. So I haven't surprised him with it yet, and I can't wait to do that. I also want to take any of the magic out of the experience for the little guy. So I want to talk with you guys about this crazy new footage that they released of the two most unique and highlighted experiences of the Galactic Star Cruiser. If you haven't already, don't be shy. Go ahead and click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our videos because, like I've said before, we have reservations! And we'd love to bring you guys for the entire trip to show you all the cool merchandise, what the experience is like. Does the food taste gross? Are we gonna get through a game of sabacc? I don't know. So subscribe, come hang out with us and follow us for our adventure coming up in March. When they open, we're gonna be one of the first visitors and we're so lucky and blessed. I'm super excited. So let me first start by saying that I love Disney parks. My parents used to take me every couple of years or so growing up, ever since I was like 3 or 4 years old. And so I have a lot of great memories with my family at Disneyland, and I've been making memories with family that I've created at Disneyland with my wife and kids. So it's really one of my favorite places to go. I love the Disney parks. However, that does not mean that I love everything Disney has done. Luke Skywalker and the sequels. We were there on opening day of Galaxy's Edge, and we were there on opening day of Rise of the Resistance. And those are two really awesome experiences that I hope you guys all get a chance to experience for yourself. But the new Galactic Star Cruiser is going to be a whole different kind of immersive experience. I think Josh D'Amaro has been talking about it like it's going to be one big kind of play acting experience. And one of the experiences that they've been showing off and bragging about is going to be this awesome epic space battle that you're going to experience like from out of a Star Wars movie on the Halcyon. Halcyon's the name of the ship of the Star Cruiser, and you're going to go to the very front of the bridge, and they showed us footage of what it's like to be operating the controls. I've had kind of some wave of emotions over how I feel about this because the control panels that they show you kind of look neat in like a vintagey original trilogy, which is my favorite kind of way. It looks has that kind of look and feel to it where it's like the 70s and it's just kind of fancy, silly technology that kind of has that look to it, but it doesn't seem to match the whole rest of the ship, which looks like super advanced technology with hologram. All the concept art has been really shiny and polished. So these control panels kind of looked a little out of place at first, but hey, not going to be too picky about it, right? And then I was watching a little bit of the footage of the space battle, and I didn't know that we'd be controlling and like shooting down the TIE fighters ourselves, okay? Now this belt right here has got like 30 years of video game experience, so I kind of saw a little bit. It still looked cool and impressive with TIE fighters flying every which way, but this kind of brings up the concept of like, do you want to enjoy the show or do you want to participate and work your way through this experience, right? Two great examples are the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run attraction and good old-fashioned Star Tours. Now, after I've ridden, I haven't got to tell you guys this yet. I haven't made a video or expressed my thoughts on this topic, but I've ridden the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run like 8 or 10 times. First of all, it drives me a little nuts that when I turn the stick to fly the Falcon, there's a little bit of a delay there. It drives me nuts as like a veteran video game player, okay? And then meanwhile, my daughter's in the back, hands over her ears. Oh my God! and she's the engineer. She's not repairing the ship, or she's not detaching the cables or whatever. And I'm trying to fly the ship. I'm like, honey, touch the buttons, press it. Not shooting the TIE fighters or whatever. And so you always get paired up with someone who's kind of inexperienced, and then, oh, you don't get as many credits and your ship's damaged, and it kind of isn't as fun. But putting all that aside, I just decided that I love just riding Star Tours. And I love the random experiences, and you just want to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Really, you don't want to feel like you're working, because I'm tapping so many buttons and pulling this lever and steering. You're not even really enjoying the experience. You're working and focusing on what you're doing. So I hope that the star battle on the bridge is going to be a little bit of interactive activity when it comes to controlling and knobs and stuff, but not too much. Because I'm going to be filming the whole experience, but I also want to enjoy it with my son and just taking the whole show. And I hope they don't put us to work too much with all the knobs and dials and shooting of stuff. We'll see, but I want Admiral Akbar there. I want to see some fisheyes. I want to see droids rolling around, going freaking out, going haywire and stuff. And I hope I see everyone in costume too. All right, I don't want to see any Hawaiian shirts. I don't want to see any workout Under Armour gear. If you're like too cool for school to like dress up for the whole occasion, that's what the whole experience is for. It's like, you are pretending and immersing yourself in a whole play theatrical experience. Still think the bridge starship battle is going to be awesome, and hopefully not too much like a video game that you can find at the arcade.
You got this.
Okay.
So, just give that lever a strong pull.
Okay, which brings us to the footage of the actual lightsaber training that Josh Guillermo got to practice, which again gave me a whole whirlwind of emotions. Okay, first, handed him that lightsaber, which looks like one of my awesome NeoPixel art sabers. I was thinking, like, where's that retractable lightsaber that you've been bragging and showing everybody, right? He whipped it out at like this press conference over the internet, and like everyone was freaking out, gossiping about it. And then they show footage of Rey turning it on. They were all for commercials for the Galactic Star Cruiser. So everyone was convinced. A lot of you guys in the comments were saying that this saber is only meant for the lightsaber training, and it's not going to be an item that you can buy. Aha! So where is the retractable lightsaber? We'll get to that in a minute. So we see him hold the saber with the stick, and we're all like totally let down that it's not like the retractable one, right? And he's on the pad, and we see some like laser pointer lasers kind of shooting over his shoulders, and he's like pew 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 pew, and I kind of let down. First thing that let me down, in a previous video, as I mentioned, the Disney patent that had actually showed a diagram of a laser blaster like hitting a blade and ricocheting off. And so that really got me excited of how they were gonna pull this off. But I believe Disney could do it. So when I saw this like beam of light sticking out of the little sensor thingy, I was kind of bummed. Like, where's the laser? Where do you get to deflect something? I've been kind of sticking up for Disney in the comment section, saying that Hacksmith, yes, their lightsaber can cut through like metal, but Disney's can deflect blaster bolts and stuff. But really it looked like he was just kind of sticking his beam, his blade in the light, and then it would go ping, or something. So so the lightsaber bummed me out, and that I didn't see blasters flying at you kind of bummed me out. And a couple people in the comments of my short videos had mentioned like, hey bro, why don't you just get some Vader Immortal VR goggles? It's like way more immersive. And a part of me kind of has to agree with that comment that I can't wait to post my videos of the Vader Immortal VR experience. I know I'm a little late to the game, but hey, when you got kids, you're never really on time for anything. So here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that the lightsaber training is going to be a full immersive experience, and it's not just the snippet that Josh showed us. That my example is like Savi's workshop, that if you just showed someone just kind of picking out a couple metal pieces and clipping them together and screwing on the top, someone wouldn't think that the Savi's workshop build your own lightsaber experience in Galaxy's Edge really looks all that exciting or worth it. But that's not the entire experience, where you come in and you greet your sabersmith, and he tells you all about the Jedi, and the lights dim and you hear Yoda's voice. And it's way more magical in person than just watching someone assemble something. So that's what I'm hoping for the lightsaber training, is that there's going to be you know, a before and an after. There's going to be people in costume who are bringing you in. And what if Josh was only showing us like beginner mode of the lightsaber training experience? What if there's like a hard, medium, and a hard difficulty? What if there are blasters? What if that little sensor has more surprises for us than we really know about? He was just kind of showing us easy mode. I think that's a possible option of what we could expect. So that's what I'm hoping. Holding what looks like a basic NeoPixel lightsaber, it looks like they might have combined it with some of that like at-home laser tag technology where the laser comes up and they put that some kind of deflector or something in the blade that maybe either absorbs or deflects the beam. And it was kind of cool that it made a blaster deflect sound all by itself, and it didn't look like Josh had to press a button or do anything like that. So that was really cool that it actually makes that sound on its own as you're training with the lightsaber. And also, we can't forget that Vader Immortal is VR, and this is going to be you in real life holding the saber, testing your reflexes. So I think it's going to be more fun in person than what it looks like someone else doing it. So where is the real retractable lightsaber Disney been showing off, right? Well, Josh D'Amaro showed it off at the Destination D23 Expo at some point. He dimmed all the lights, turned it on, and the whole crowd was like, oh my God! Freaking out about it. And it was really cool. I gotta hand it to him. It looks cool. The blade comes out of the hilt. It's the real deal. And then he like, as if it's like some kind of science project, he's like, here, my assistant, take it from me. So we didn't see him clash it, we didn't see him swing it around, and we certainly didn't see him power it off, because it's gonna be pretty funny if to power this saber off, you have to be like, so you guys, you like this? The blade came out of the hilt and everything. I mean, it's like really cool. I paid a lot of money for it. Click. If you have to put your hand on the tip and like push it all the way back in, I don't know how, maybe is there gonna be a motor that brings the blade back in? I don't know. We haven't seen it do anything else other than just turn on. But, aha! Did this just totally crush all the rumors? A lot of people were saying out there that the retractable lightsaber isn't gonna be for sale and it was only gonna be used for the lightsaber training experience on the Galactic Star Cruiser. But now that we've seen the blade, that the lightsaber they are going to use, does that mean they're going to be selling the retractable lightsaber? They're gonna have those in the store? So that's what got me thinking. Comment down below, tell me what you guys think, if they're gonna be putting that up for sale or not, after you've seen the footage that got released this weekend. So thank you guys so much for watching till the end of the video. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to leave a comment down below. Comment on someone else's comment. And please remember to be respectful to everybody down there. I appreciate it. And look forward to reading about what you guys think. So thanks for hanging out with me. And you guys make sure to have an awesome Star Wars day. Oh.